Great. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for coming out tonight to hear about public power. My name is John Pearce. I'm a Thurston County resident for 14 years now, and as Steve said, I own a small business working with corporations across America, helping them increase their sales, customer service, and employee and client satisfaction. I'm here tonight to ask you to vote yes on Thurston County Proposition 1 to authorize the Thurston Public Power District to provide electricity to Thurston County. Fair rates, reliable service, community control, and the foundation for a new energy future. That's what public power offers. And PSE and their fake grassroots campaign have only one message for you, and that is fear. You're going to hear a lot of scary things tonight from the two Puget representatives here on stage with me. Now, you may be thinking, did he really say two Puget representatives? And yes, I did. Since the Alliance to Protect Thurston Power was formed last May and through August, Puget Sound Energy was their only contributor and gave them over $111,000. In addition, their private power company friends and lobbyists contributed $35,000 earlier this month for a grand total so far in just 4 months of $146,000. This is now the most ever spent on a Thurston County-wide campaign, and it's all to keep you afraid of having a say in your community and in your home. In the interest of full disclosure, Thurston Public Power Initiative has collected about $10,000 since the beginning from dozens of individuals, local businesses, and unions. The Alliance to Protect Puget Profits has not reported even $1 contributed by a human person. And look at the campaign signs around the county. Have you seen their signs in people's yards? Maybe 2 or 3, but over 99% of them are along public rights-of-way. Could that be because they really have no public support? You may be asking yourself why we need public power. We already have Puget Sound Energy, and my power doesn't go out all that much, except when it does. You probably didn't know that after last January's storm, Mason, Lewis, and Grays Harbor PUDs had 95% of their customers back up and powered within 24 hours. Puget will tell you it's because Thurston County got hit a lot harder than anywhere else, but last time I checked, nature doesn't do man-made boundary lines. Try telling the people in Centralia and Tacoma the storm was not huge. You may be wondering why we'd want to give what is now a water utility the ability to provide electricity, and it's a great question. When you turn on your faucet, what happens? Unless you're on a cistern or a well like I am, clean, clear, drinkable, safe water flows and flows and flows. When you turn on the light switch, what happens? The lights go on, except when they don't. Almost 15 years ago, when I moved to Thurston County after living in a number of different places, and by the way, this is the last place I'm going to live, hopefully a bit longer than just tonight. I love it here, absolutely love it here. And of everywhere I've lived, this is the only place where within days of moving in, the neighbors told me that the very first thing I should buy for the house is a generator, because the power goes out, especially in the winter. In fact, one of the local credit unions offers generator loans at a special rate. I've met a lot of people who work on Puget's system. They are very good people and very hard workers. The problem is that it seems like Puget would rather repair equipment when it breaks rather than replace it when it's coming to the end of its useful life. That's sort of like looking for a gas station when you're already stuck on the side of the road and out of gas. The workers can only do, however, what the company lets them do. But let's get back to public power. We want Thurston County to have the option of joining 55% of Washington State who already benefit from public power. Public power works, as Steve said, in 22 counties: Mason, Grays Harbor, Lewis, Clark, Skamania, Clallam, Snohomish, and many others. It also works in Tacoma, McCleary, Centralia, and Seattle. The Public Utility District, also known as a PUD, is a nonprofit, publicly elected body with twice-monthly meetings, legally required citizen input, and a completely transparent decision process. Puget Sound Energy is a private corporation with closed meetings and a hidden from the public decision process. They will tell you they're regulated by the UTC, the Utilities and Transportation Commission, and they're right, they are. The UTC is appointed, however, not elected. You have no say in who is on the UTC, and the UTC does what is best for the state. Thurston County Commissioners are elected, and they do what is best for Thurston County. Thurston County PUD Commissioners. When you vote yes for Proposition 1, you will vote for local control and an end to Puget's monopolistic stranglehold on Thurston County's electrical system. With public power, we will have a say where our power comes from. Do you want cleaner, greener power instead of PSE's dirty coal plants? Then vote for PUD commissioners who will bring us that and go to meetings to make your voice heard. Puget says they're green. I question that. 32% of the power they supply to us is from burning coal, and those are their numbers. They own 50% of the 2 coal fire burners at the coal strip plant in Montana, a plant that is too old and dirty to meet modern standards. They, and therefore we, are facing future liabilities, and Puget's Washington ratepayers are at a risk of having to pay tens or even hundreds of millions of dollars in EPA fines and required upgrades. If Puget is so green, then please tell me why they sell Washington wind power to California while selling us Montana coal power. Puget is a very profitable utility. How many Thurston County jobs did Puget cost us when they sent over $17 million in profits out of the county last year? Public power means more local jobs. Thurston PUD will pay for acquisitions and construction with revenue bonds that are paid off as part of the electric rate, just as you now help Puget pay off its debt with every month's electric bill. And this is nothing new. The Thurston PUD currently issues revenue bonds. Public power will not add 1 penny of debt to your account or anyone else's. Puget's claim that the debt will add to your and my bottom line is flatly a lie. They say we don't know enough to give the PUD authority to electrify. Yes, we do. We know that Puget Power works in all the 22 Washington counties that have it. We just need to be able to figure out how it best will work for Thurston County. This vote is simply for an authorization. It is not a mandate. PSE demands a full feasibility study before the yes vote. That would be both financially irresponsible and unprecedented. You do the study after you have the authority, not before. Puget is going to spend tens and more likely hundreds of thousands of dollars in the next few weeks to try to scare you away from public power when it's they who are scared because they know we're right. Public power is about your future. It's even more about the future of your children, your grandchildren, and their grandchildren. Give them the energy future you wish you had. Vote yes on Proposition 1 and tell Puget they cannot buy your vote. Thank you.